not a D to a C.
It changes to A on the B part.
It's a B note, so I knew it was up there somewhere, but
It's a G note.
I mean, it's a, yeah, it's not a B note.
A little more of that, let her do that chord. Play a little bit.
The A part you play
Yeah,
all
I'm gonna have sodium.
Yeah, right. Then it goes to G.
The A part
goes from D to C, and the B part it goes from A to G.
That's what I would think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are quite a few old-time tunes that do that. Go
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the change keys
Yeah.
for the B part.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got Rabbit in the Pea Patch. Talking all the people and critters and patches.
Oh, yeah.
Vegetable
What
patch.
was that one? That was
Sally the Turnip Patch.
Turnip Patch.
Now, I learned that from Dewey.
From Dewey. Yeah.
well,
He won't play it
Ben
anymore.
Cliff is real good.
Oh, really?
It creates a little problem if the guitar is capoed, I think.
Yeah, that's why I took my capo off
Uh-huh.
for that. Realized it after the first, we got a second chance.
What was that one you did the other week that?
But we need to
you
get
said
microphones
that
and a
you played-
bigger
you played
PA
that
system.
minor zilch?
It'll babble the bands.
Well,
What was it?
Midnight on the
Midnight
Water.
on the Water has minors, has an E minor and a B minor.
Well, it's got lots of funny chords.
I'd have to play all.
Oh, but
All
that
the
makes
funny chords. I know, but I
makes it so
don't know
pretty.
all those D6s and all those D minors.
They're not really that weird. They're just unexpected.
Unusual.
But we went and played it and we didn't find any minors.
I don't see no one.
I mean, it might be nicer, but it didn't have to have them.
If you look it up on the internet, there's a group called, something about Scoot Owls or something. They play real, and it's not difficult what they do, but it's just real pretty. A bunch of girls.
The Hoot Owls?
That's not right, but I can't remember the name of their
You
group.
find it on YouTube?
Yeah.
So if you just search YouTube for Midnight on the Water and then find an all-girl group that's something
Yep,
like
that-
the Hoot Owls.
That'll do it.
That'll
Yeah.
do it. Not Hooters.
Well, we decided to try it over at the senior center with the band, and we didn't find any minors.
Do you ever play bass?
But I mean, no,
Midnight on the Water?
I guess.
No.
There are a lot of songs where you can
You can
put
fancy it up.
minors in them, or
Right.
you can leave them out,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it's not one's right or one's wrong. It's just
They're
it's
different.
just a different interpretation.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, some real standard of what's that gospel song everybody does?
Oh, yeah, and I know just what you mean.
But a lot of people put a
Amazing
minor.
Grace.
Amazing Grace,
Amazing
a lot of
Grace,
people
right.
put an E
It
minor
has-
on
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just as
Oh, yeah,
pretty
there's a lot of
without.
stuff
Right.
like that.
But I know it wasn't there originally. But
No.
Greg puts a minor in. It's not tune, I think it's a minor. It's not a, it's just a standard old time tune. I can't think what it is. Might be St. Anne's Reel.
now St. Anne's
That's got
Reel,
some minor in it.
I like to do that in the chorus the first time. I forget if it's the C and the G or what, but using the majors, and the second time it's like a B minor and then an E minor. It just changes the flavor of it. But yeah, because the B minor would be a D, and then the E minor would be the G. So the first time through, just the D and the G, and then go to the B
E
minor and E
minor
minor.
and E minor.
It just, if you're playing guitar, it just keeps you from getting bored.
Getting bored out.
I don't even, since I don't have to play the guitar. But I can tell that guitar playing is very tedious for all time. Unless you
So it's basically, which one fun to play the fiddle and the bass and all the time.
Yeah, oh yeah, I bet it is.
Now bluegrass, I'd be just as happy to play the bass because then I can sing.
Uh-huh.
right.
And I'm sure that's
I
how,
don't do
you know,
the fancy
old time,
notes in old times. I mean,
doing bass runs
bluegrass.
on a guitar in old time. I'm sure that's just when the guitar player's getting bored.
Right.
It just adds something to it.
There's not enough old-time guitar players. Nobody wants to do it. During the spell where I played bass, I really enjoyed watching the dancers. I didn't have to sit around like this too much, and we were doing, we had Arnold playing fiddle. And I would just watch the dancers. It was fun. Because when I'm playing the fiddle, my head is down on the fiddle all the time. I just hear what's coming out of the fiddle.
Right.
And when you're playing the bass, you can get a much different picture. And you're much more relaxed too, because you're not worried about so much stuff.
Being the lead,
Right.
the lead dog.
Bobby Patterson liked the bass player.
It wasn't bad. It was adequate.
I was playing bass in Floyd at
Maybe it's set.
we did the old time jam, then we did the bluegrass jam.
Oh, really? You
afterwards.
stayed for that too?
So I played bass in that. Guy that
In the
Dave
bluegrass
that was,
one?
that was running the jam. You know you're a good bass player, don't you?
You are a good bass player.
Well,
But
my
bass is
band
one,
thinks so.
bass is one of those things that everybody thinks they know how to play it.
But he said,
Ain't that way.
when they would go from one person taking the break to the next, and they'd miss a few beats or something, or he says, I believed to vamp until they were on it, and I was right with it, paying attention and keeping keeping it all in order.
We've had some very good bass players play with us, and I know you're a good bass player.
Well, thank you.
I was never a good bass player, but I was adequate. I could.
You get some interesting ones out of the Parkway. You get some interesting bass players at the Parkway.
Yeah, you get some people think they know what they're doing.
Where are we going?
Big Derek's kids are getting.
I know. I noticed that a while back.
Thank
B flat?
Give me a capo. I was studying out that the other day. You know how they capo the dulcimer, you know, put the little, put the false nut under there? Yeah. I think I could probably.
Oh, really? But the neck isn't
Yeah, you have to-
completely flat.
I know.
You have to curve it a little.
Yeah, I know, that was the part of the problem.
That was the engineering issue that was
Right,
holding
yes.
up the.
Right,
Actually, a banjo shove capo, the curvature,
yeah.
if you put it on backwards. So what normally would be on the back of the neck, you put on the top, and it will. Fred, the problem is it's in the
There's
way.
nothing
You can't.
left.
You
Yeah,
can't.
there's
You
nothing
can't
left
put your
to-
hand
yeah.
where it needs to be.
Actually, I tried a banjo capo, and put a, I put it, how did I do it? Then I put a nut, or I put something across it and put the banjo capo, because if you put the capo on it, you don't have enough
Right.
height to grip the string.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, put
yeah.
that on backwards.
Yeah, that's what Dan's talking
Yeah.
about. That.
Okay, but if it puts your strings down too close.
Well, the problem is you just don't have room for your hand.
Yeah, there's
too.
nothing.
Yeah,
There's
you
no
can't.
place
It's really
to.
awkward.
But if you're only going up, you know, to B or something like that, you can almost do it.
Yeah, you just- But it's hard to do. I mean, old time just doesn't work with it.
It's not.
So you want to change that?
Maybe so. Maybe so.
So is that thing recording in studio over there?
I'm not sure. It might be.
Wow.
I think he does different. I don't know what he does with that one.
The red light is flashing.
I mean, I did go on YouTube and look, because a while back I found a bunch of things. I didn't find a whole lot of stuff recently.
Oh, it's on. Yeah, every week. Every week
Yeah, I didn't find
it's
it.
on. Yeah. Search for Stringbean.
Yeah.
I think it's Stringbean coffee.
Yeah, that's all you have to put in
Yeah.
Stringbean coffee.
Because I
Yeah.
found a bunch of things, but as far as newer ones, I wasn't finding.
Oh yeah,
The short little clips.
No, it's the whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
So you have to listen to
Yeah, I know,
all
I've
of this
seen a
chit
bunch.
chat that we've been doing all night. It's not edited. There's no editing at all.
He has another account too. I think that camera he puts on, what is that, like a Facebook or
Oh really?
a Twitter or something, yeah.
Hello, all you people out there. I don't know who you are. I hope you're enjoying this.
I'm going to get one of those fuzzy blue circles.
Right, yeah.
I wonder how many Facebook pages we've been on, because people come to downtown Mount Airy and we're playing downtown or whatever, and people with their phones and all this. And
At
you-
the
Jams at
music
the music
center.
center.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're on.
Yeah, and I know people.
Ron always
post
says
it.
we're one of the most photographed people in the family because of all the people that come to the music center and take pictures and videos.
Yep, fame.
When we're in Alaska, we always check, we don't always check, but we usually check the YouTube, maybe the C video, because it goes from A to E or F usually, and they're 30-minute videos. So we usually look at C, just to see who's here and be sure everybody's still functional. And,
He's still alive.
yeah.
If you put an icon on your desktop,
That's all.
once you get it up and get where you want it,
Yeah.
put copy icon on your desktop, and you don't have no trouble getting it.
Getting to it, yeah. Be faster.
So you all have a mayoral race, huh? going on.
Yeah, we don't live in the
We
city.
live,
You know,
we live in that 1 mile district just outside of Mount Airy, so we can't, I mean, Mount Airy can say things we can and can't do, but we don't pay
But you don't
taxes in Mount
Oh,
Airy.
that's
We don't
right,
get a vote
that's
in Mount
right.
Airy.
Woods, me too.
Ivy
Ivy Shepherd.
is running.
Right.
How's she doing?
I don't know, because, like I say,
I mean,
we live
did you hear anything about the
there, well, the
polling or
newspaper,
anything?
the newspaper had articles about, you know, they interviewed both her and David Rowe, so,
I think
but
that's
I
a
haven't really
pretty-
heard anything.
About how close?
I've got to imagine it's a pretty uphill climb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at that red light. Is
I
that, is
expect
that
to
a
watch the
camera?
news tonight and see if
Yeah,
they say
so-
anything, I don't know if they will.
Oh, in back of us, I mean.
Down here or not.
Yeah.
But there
It'll be in
wasn't,
the paper though tomorrow.
there wasn't a
probably.
lot of
Is there a
mudslinging.
daily? Does Mount Airy have a daily newspaper?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Every
except-
day
oh,
except
except for
Monday.
Monday.
They don't do Monday, but yeah, we had to subscribe to the paper. It's usually like 3 or 4 pages long. I mean, it's pitiful. We're paying all this money for that, but you know,
It is kind of refreshing that the front page has, you know,
local stuff.
the locals do well at Galax, you know, the Fiddlers Convention things. You have to page through it before you get any bad news from the national stuff.
That's unusual, right?
Yeah, that stuff will be on the last page.
You really don't need that paper for national.
I know, but I can't play it. I've never played it on the fiddle.
What did I say, Christmas?
Get it right.
Prisoner's song, I thought.
Prison. Yes, it's
Prisoner's
very
song?
pretty.
I don't know.
What's all
Is
the,
that the one that,
Leaves, there's
So
some leaves.
yeah, burning doll heart?
Oh, there's a whole
That words to that thing.
That's not the one, that's not the Meet Me
Yes,
in the Moonlight.
that's it,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a different melody than I'm thinking of, and I can't right now anymore think of the melody that I'm thinking of.
I've got a sad story to tell you.
You can sing it in a different key, if you'd like.
Arnold sang that.
Oh, okay, in G.
Yes.
That was his favorite.
He cross-tuned his fiddle, just like in A, but it's 2 frets lower and make it G.
If I had the wings of an
That's
angel, angel, or land and sea, I would fly. I'd fly to the arms of my darling, and there I'd be willing to die.
That's it. That's it. You got a good happy song.
I'm going to my new jail tomorrow to be with the one I love. Don't think so. That's not part of it. Stanley Brothers did Meet Me by the Moonlight. The one that I
they did,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could think of how it goes.
You might need more water.
Well, I know this.
Yes, I think it's nice.
What they're singing over there.
Have a sad story to tell you.
What do you think of
To be told by
Probably. There's a stick keeping it straight.
Yeah.
Ain't that cool?
I have the wings of an eagle, or angel, I don't know which, or land and sea I would fly. I'd fly to the arms of my darling, and there I'd be willing to die. Meet me by the moonlight
vote, kid.
Like that?
Okay, so we're in A.
Yeah.
What we gotta do?
Hangman's Reel.
I didn't bring the notes today. Sail away, ladies. June
think I can remember that. The second part, the first part's the same as the way they play it. But the second part, is,
I used to do that on the banjo in G, but it was a special tuning.
Yeah, you had a special tuning there too.
Yep, that's it.
That's it?
That's the tuning.
The
yeah.
tuning?